Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Wartales. So we're just going to jump straight back into our save here. And here we are, so we're back in Stromcap, and we're just going to have a quick think about what we want to achieve, really. Now I think our priorities have to be getting a new swordsman, so we'll go back in and check if the inn's just refreshed the available mercs upon the reload. We also want to get better armour. I think we're still wearing fairly basic armour, really, for the level of the sort of enemies that we're starting to face now. And we want to build up our influence a bit. So I think what we'll probably do is just sort of roam around and try and take on, you know, some of these random enemies, get some money that way. And yeah, maybe we'll check in on the blacksmiths as we run into their sort of merchant caravans and see if they've got better armour to sell. That's a way of doing it. I've got a ranger. Now I have a feeling these are the same as the last time, but if so, this one should be a brute. A spearman. Oh, okay. Maybe that's correct. Brute. There we go. So we don't want any of those. We're holding out for a swordsman. So let's just go out and quick check of our food. We're doing all right for food. We're doing okay for money at the moment. Now I see a blacksmith caravan's just departed, so let's quickly run over there and see what they're selling. Ah, so they do have some armour. It's a light armour for 13. I mean, that's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's... Oh, what does this do? Functional duo deals 40 to 60% strength damage to the target. If engaged in combat with an ally, this ally gains riposte. Yeah, it's interesting, but I've only just built a new polearm, so I'm not too interested in that. And this for 90... I'm not sure about that. Well, let's just quickly check what our light armor wearers are using. So it's Hermanus here. He's already got better armor than that, and then probably Sigrich as well, who has also got better armor. So I don't think that's something we want to do right now. So what should we do? I think we just kind of maybe explore this area a little bit more. I did see that the ghost wolves are back, although I think they're disappearing now. I saw they were up there. I'm still not quite ready to face them, especially as we're effectively down a merc. But we're going to rest. No money to pay. We'll just do a bit of that. Yeah, we are starting to look a little low on food. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Not quite sure which one this is. I dare say it might be Hermanus. I'm quite proud of myself. Some might even say the troop can't do without me. So he can... Oh, that's quite nice. He can cheer up a bit and we get an extra 3 Valor points. Be quite good. Get some more Renown and 2 Valor points there, which is, I think, probably what we'll do. Improve his relationship. Now, he is fairly hated by Vinich at the moment because he keeps shooting him. But I think we're going to take this one to get the extra influence as well. Right, so I'm just having a look at the merchants that are coming. Nothing we want to deal with at the moment. As we rested, I think as Stromcap's right here, we're just going to get back in here and just see if... No, it's the same offering of mercs. We'll just check the board again quickly, the job board. I don't think we have anything current, apart from this rat infestation, which I think we're going to wait on until we've got another merc. There is the Ugrich gang. It's rated as average. It's probably because we're a man down. And if I do spend, say, 40 influence, we'd still be able to recruit a soldier, but we would also get a bit more money for this. Well, we'll get influence for fighting as well. I might actually do this. There. And I'll leave the 18 that we've got left there. So, we're effectively getting I'm not sure what the original offer was. It's at least 60 gold more than it was originally offering. And they're quite close, so maybe we'll go and do that now. Actually, I do want to... Not the inn. I want to go to the market. Get a bit more food in, I think. What's he got? So we'll take all the mutton, I think. I'm going to take the rat. We probably need the salt, though. We do have some, but let's buy this anyway. And if we also buy, I think it's grapes. I think we can make that more of that stew, that mutton stew. So we'll buy the grapes as well. And we'll buy the apples. I mean, hopefully we'll find some food when we're out and about as well. If we see any wolves or boars in the forests, we will attack those to get the leather and the meat. And the XP, and maybe a bit of... Who knows? Oh, hello. We're too heavy now. What are we heavy with? We've got a lot of ore. Can maybe sell some of that ore. If we go back into strong cap just quickly and go to the market. I don't think we're going to need quite as much as that, are we? Oh, the leather's cheap at the moment. I think we'll buy that. So I'm already buying stuff instead of selling stuff, but I think we'll need that. And how over are we? Well, we need 20... lose 20 pounds. Something's really weighing us down, isn't it? Because we'd have to get rid of all our ore, basically, to do that. I think perhaps if we do our cooking first, that'll bring it down a little bit. So let's do that. We'll do that in camp. We probably need to buy another horse at some point as well. Or pony, rather. So we're going to make 5 of these. I brought it down a little bit. What else can we do? We can make some bread, so let's do a bit of that. So we need to lose £11 now. So we can maybe sell, say, 25 ore, and that should be enough to do our weight limit. We'll do that as well. Let's do this first. So if we sell 25, get 100 gold, and we can now walk around. Let's tell them about that. This was in the last episode. It was a side quest given to us by someone sitting in the tavern, saying that we've got to talk to some traders and get them to... Yeah, we won't do that now. I'd rather persuade than go with the wanted level. But basically, we've got to persuade some merchants to deal with him. Which sounds okay. I think it's fine, but we're just maybe not in a place to do that right now. So I think the gang that were due to fight is down here, aren't they? So they're near the... They could even be up this mountain, couldn't they? I think the first thing we'll do, actually, is go and get a new pony. Because we're getting overweight quite a lot now. Oh, there's some wolves there, too. Let's get the pony first. And then maybe we'll go and attack those wolves. I think all the horses are basically the same. $180 gold? Yeah, we can stretch that, I think. We can stretch that. And I think also... I'm not sure if... Well, we'll check first. Rather than spend 50 gold, we don't need to. But I'm just going to check if both our ponies have those horseshoes, because they will make us move around a bit quicker. So George doesn't, so we should buy a horseshoe for George. But we do have one to give to our new pony, who we're going to call Paul. Oh, take the caps lock off. Anyone can guess where we're going with the pony names gets a bonus point. I'll do the constitution. I think that improves their carrying ability. And we're going to buy some horseshoes for George. Why can't I move? Come on. I'll buy one of those. So money's starting to slightly become an issue again. So we'll keep an eye on that. No, it's this one, isn't it, George? There we go. So we'll move around a little bit quicker in the world, which would be nice. And we're going to go and look for those walls now. We saw them. They were over here. There they are. Five of them. They're only level 1. And we've ambushed them, so I think they're going to have the surprised... it's not a boost. It's... I'm not sure what it does. I think they take more damage. Let's have a look. Damage taken increased by 10%. Yeah. So they're all in the middle here, and we're kind of arrayed around them, so I think that's okay. Hermanus at the back. Who do we want to start with? Theudinal. This wolf's going to go first. I don't think we're going to capture any of them. I don't know if we've even got the rope anymore after all the wolves died. So if we go in the middle here, maybe we can hit both. No, we can't quite. If I just move another square this way... No. So it's one or the other, it looks like. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. This one's... we'll get this one. Got quite a few valor points, so... And maybe we'll just bring Hermanus up to put on the Overwatch. We'll shoot one first. Oh dear. No, we want to get them all. Does it make sense just to let them take their turn? Probably not. So let's move Taurus up. Feels a bit like bullying, doesn't it? But, you know, we're not doing this really for the XP or anything like that. We're doing it for the skins and the meat. There we go. So we got a bit of meat. We'll probably... Actually, we don't need to drop the carcasses now because we've got the other pony. Got a bit of meat, got some teeth, got some leather. That's all good. We'll just go through this forest and see if there's any more in here. Any boars or wolves or anything like that. Have we got any... We do have some more fishing rods, fishing hooks actually. Maybe we'll go and do just a spot of fishing. Just trying to keep an eye on it. I know it says 10 days there, but I think it'll go quick. I think he gets a little bit of XP as well for catching the fish. There we go, one more. And there we go. I don't think I've seen anything else in the woods just yet. Never mind. So where are we in relation to the quest? So we want to go sort of west, really. I think we can take a mission and actually get paid for doing that. So I'm just wondering where the entrance up to this sort of hillside area is. Well, we'll see. It's possible we've got to take a bit of a long way around to get to them, though. No, it looks like we can get up here, which is good. So they should be fairly close by. That's probably them there. So this is going to be a pretty tough fight. They're level 3, there's 7 of them, so they're going to outnumber us. But we need the gold, and also we've got good weapons at the moment, so I think hopefully when we're actually hitting them, I think we should be doing good damage. Yes, they do outnumber us. Where are they? So they've got 3 guys over here, and they're going to take a while to get to us, so we'll concentrate on the 4 that are here. And hopefully we can get rid of those, you know, by the time the others come in and attack us. We're going to put Theudinal there. We're going to attack this one first as he's right there. And I'm just thinking, I think we've probably got the ability to capture them. If we can get the health down low without actually killing them. What if I was to rampage? We'll see where that gets us. If he crits, it might... Yeah, we need to knock a little bit more health off. But if we do that, he's going to die. Well, we'll capture people if we're able to. I'm not going to, you know, try and engineer that too much. We just want to win the fight, really. What we'll probably do again is let's put the Overwatch on these guys. Although these two are archers, they're actually not going to really move that much. Lowlin's got a pretty good polearm now. If I bring him somewhere like here, he'd be able to hit both with his harpoon ability, I think. So we'll do that. And jab that one. And he's actually quite low, so I think if we can get someone else in, potentially to capture him. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I was just thinking, I think we've got to engage with them actually as well, haven't we? So I did forget that part of it, about capturing them. I'm not going to move Vinich just yet. We're going to wait for these ones up here to have their turn. Maybe we'll just use Sigrich as a finisher. And she's our captain now as well, so she can use this ability to get some more valor points. But well, we'll do it now. It's a bit of a waste when you only get one, but at least we get something out of it. Yeah, and this is why we want the better armor, because although we're doing good damage to them, these sort of level 3 and 4 enemies, they're doing pretty major damage to us as well, so we want to be able to mitigate that a bit more than we're doing through better armor. I'll put that on now that he's had his go. Yeah, we're going to hit that guy next, I think. Starting to annoy me a bit. If we can finish next to an ally, that will give us an extra valor point as well. No, I'm not going to use the 2 for the Overwatch, because as archers, they probably will just choose not to move, so... Let's bring Taurus out of the mud a bit. That's basically it for us, our turn. Yeah, so they're going to take a little bit longer to get to us. So I think we'll start with Vinich. And just... Oof! It's quite nice. It was blocked by the rock, that one. It's quite a brutal takedown. So he's done with that. And it's tempting to move him over here and stick it on these lot and just see what they do. Because if they choose to attack him, you know, there's a good chance he can really take them out next turn. I mean, you can certainly engage with this one by doing that, and then by sticking this on. So they've got a choice. They can sort of either try and run past him, or they can choose to attack him as he's the closest one and maybe get in his area of effect. I think what we'll do... Let's just shoot this one. And then I think we'll... Can't move very far, can he? I was going to say we'll end up next to another ally, but we'll have to do it here, I think. And then we'll use Sigrich just to finish him off, I think. And move a bit, up a bit. Ah, the knockback. That's a shame. So now he's actually a bit vulnerable there. Okay, so I think we want to move Theodenal up pretty quick then and support him. I don't think these ones are going to be able to do much apart from just move up as far as they can. I'll make a note of that. Those marauders can do knockback, so we didn't appreciate that when we set Vinich up there. Now he's poisoned and looking a little bit at risk. So he's going to move next. We've only got one go. I'll tell you what, if we... Vinich could die unless we can move him out of the zone. So I think we have to. And we'll put him over here kind of on his own, so hopefully that leader won't choose to just run up and do it again. We'll put on the defensive stance as well, just in case. Oh, right, yeah, right in the middle of all these. Ooh. Now Sigrich is looking a bit close to death. So although there's only 3 of them, they've all taken their moves pretty close to the beginning of the round, which is annoying. So what can we do? They've got the thing where they always crit as well, don't they? Well, I think we'll bring Taurus in and do his rampage. Rid of the armor. Do his free attack. And actually that's enough. And now the leader's gone, and we should get galvanization there when we do. So he can't really... He could move up, but he can't really do anything else. So maybe we'll just sort of position him, say, here. It's Laulin's turn. He could get both of them with a harpoon attack if he could... he can't really get in the right position, I don't think. Hermanus. Can't get close. So we've probably got to go with Theodenal, haven't we? And if we move him here, I'll be able to... Oh, poison cloud. I mean, he already is poisoned, I suppose. I don't know if he'll take the damage, though, if he runs through it. No, it just takes more stacks, which is annoying, but... We'll try and maybe just kill this guy in this round, and then the stacks won't apply. And there we go. So what have we got? We've got a pretty good axe, actually. Let's have a quick look at this. So, a guaranteed critical hit against poisoned units. Well, we don't really apply poison, not in any sort of reliable sense. Some decent armor, though. This is still a light armor, but it's up to 21 now. So I think we'll give that to Sigrich. Got some money, something to sell. Yeah, we'll take all of that. And we'll also repair all our stuff. Because I think we'll probably just have a little nose around the top of this mountain and just see what else there is up here. Although we've got to be aware that we don't have infinite money. So, where's that armor? So I think we'll put Sigrich in that, because she's only got 17 at the moment, and it does give her the critical hit as well. And is that better than what Hermanus is wearing? Yes, it is. So we'll put that in on him as well. Not so worried about the axe, because I think in terms of the strength boost, I don't think it's as good as what we're using, no. So that's alright, we'll sell that. And we'll carry on. We'll get some snow iris. Oh, we've already got a rest again, okay. So we're going to have to pay the troops. A slight chance of attack, but I think we'll just deal with that. We'll use our food. One more. One of those. Okay, so we've got enough money in the bank to pay another couple of days' wages at least, so we don't need to worry about heading back just yet. In fact, there's another pack of wolves there. I think this is probably going to be like more like an average group, is it? Yeah, so level 3, they've got a couple of alphas and 8 normal ones. There's 10. They're going to nearly have twice as many units on the board as us, but we're going to do it. And we probably need to think about placement a bit more for this one. So there's 3 there. There's 10 of them. There's 4 there, so there's some more somewhere else. 3, 4. I can't see any mist that they might be hiding in. So where are they? Ah, they're down here. Okay. We don't need to worry about them for a couple of rounds. We've got the 3 there and the 4 there. So if we can, maybe concentrate on this group of 3 first. Although then we'd be sort of sandwiched between the 2 groups of 4, which isn't ideal. So how many have we got? We've got 5 here and then sort of Sigrich on our own up there, which isn't great. They've got a lot more health, these wolves. We've got 2 goes before they push in, so I think what I'll do is we'll start with Taurus here and move him down to this wolf. And we just want to remove them as quickly and easily as possible, so we're going to use up Valor points fairly early on, probably. We do get one back for engaging, but that's that wolf down. You can move a bit more, so we might as well do that. Yeah, so what we might do... I'll save Vinich. I think these wolves will probably come up and target him, and then he'll be able to put his big area attack on. What I could also do, I suppose, is move Hermanus up and apply the Overwatch, so at least we're getting some damage on them before they do that. And if we can position him... here. So I think he'll get a free shot, or a clear shot, if we have to extend his range. And that one's going first. Yeah, so we put a shot in on this one. Oh, almost killed it. And then we'll put the Overwatch on here. So anything coming into attack Vinich, and I suspect they will get shot at. Right, so who's acting next? It's these down here, isn't it? So we probably want to move Theudinal, who's the closest to them, next. And we'll target this wolf over here. There we go. So we're making some inroads. Didn't quite make it as far as the Overwatch cone. Just seeing if anything's lining up for his harpoon throw, but I don't think it is particularly. He can get into attack range with this one, because he does attack from range, and I think he even does more damage. Yeah, if used from range, it's double damage on this. And then if we use that just to chuck his spear, that should be that wolf gone. Oh, not quite. But it does do bleed, so when it acts, it should die. Okay. So is Vinich no, we've got one more and then Vinich. We've got Sigrich, haven't we? So Sigrich could run in and get rid of this wolf before it does any damage. Oh. Like that. She's out of movement. I just wonder if, yeah, maybe next time we'll move her up here and maybe get 3 Valor points for that. So what I think we'll do is we'll just put... Oh no, we've got to end turn first. Then we'll put... I mean, we could kill this alpha first with the weakening blow. But no, we'll put this on and then we'll make him act first next time round. Okay, so I think we start off with Vinich's move here. He's going to be able to target 2 of them, which I think is displayed by this number on the... Actually, no, I think it's just a key press, isn't it? Get rid of both of those, and we're not quite galvanised yet. We could move him up and get him to... If he crits, he could kill it. Potentially. But they'll be engaged, so even if not, he'll just set his big move up for the next turn. So we don't need to worry about that one anymore. And now it's our turn next. So there's these 3 coming in here, coming in hot. And we currently don't have the 2 Valor points to set up an Overwatch, so maybe not that just yet. But actually, what we could do, we'll move Sigrich into the middle of these 3. We'll do the Galvanised Troops skill. We'll get our 3 Valor points in. I'll move her in a little bit closer. I don't want to get too close to these walls. I hope they won't be able to reach her in one move. Then we'll move Hermanus up. And that's the alpha, so I think I'll expend a Valor point to get the aim skill. So we can hit that now. Only did the 15. Yeah, and we'll just put the Overwatch cone on, where hopefully it will hit any of these 3 moving up. Yeah, well, I think Theudinal just comes in and finishes off this wolf, doesn't he? Like so. Now we've got the galvanization, so he's going to be shooting with plus 50% more damage if these ones come into the cone. Not sure what else we do really, apart from come in a little bit closer and try and make ourselves look a nice juicy target for the wolves. Oh, not quite. So he does get an attack on. But it's not too much of a problem. We'll just bring Leolin up and attack. Oh, he's just slightly out of range. Put him there. There we go. Oh, again, the 2 HP left. So we're probably getting a... No, couldn't quite make it as far as he needed to. So let's just shoot him with Hermanus there, 100%. We're going to stay in the fight. End his turn, and then we're just going to finish this one off with Vinich's big hit. Bit of slight overkill there, but that's fine. So we're going to have a bit of meat, lots of teeth for the hunters, and some leather, so that's all good. Starting to run a bit out of repair parts, but we need to get our armour back up, don't we? So, oh, we're heavy now. I think it's these carcasses, they weigh 2 each, I think, don't they? So maybe, and they're only worth 1 food, so I think we'll just drop those. And get loads of weight allowance back. Let's gather what we can while we're here. Well, there's a group of enemies in there as well. What are they like? They're average, so we'll give them a go. Oh, there's another one there as well. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to take on these random fights and get XP, maybe some better equipment and stuff. So, yeah, we'll do this, and probably the one after that as well. So let's see. They've got 3 guys up here. 4 here. I'd like to maybe bring all our units up to these squares, but I think one of them's going to be sort of left dangling a bit. Let's see what we can do. And it's Hermanus. So who's acting first? It's one of these, isn't it? I think what we'll do is we'll do that, and then we'll start with Taurus and move him in straight away. Actually, let's make that Lowlin. And the reason for that is, assuming... Oh, he can't even make it. I was going to say, he gets a Valor point for finishing next to an ally, but actually he can't do it from there. Well, let's do that anyway. Ooh, he could well, potentially throw this spear that he's next to at someone, but... For 23 damage, but he hasn't got the range to hit anyone. No, I was going to say, we need to remember the Marauders can do a push attack, but I don't think there's Marauders in this group. Some Raiders. So who do we want to get next? This guy's going to act next, so I think we want to target him. Maybe with Theodenil. We unfortunately don't have the Valor points to do a rampage attack, so we'll just have to do the basic attack there. Oh, we've got it now though, so we'll do that. And he lines up a move for next time. Henchman, axe throw. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, and he's stolen the engagement now. I mean, it would be a good move in theory, because then Theodenil couldn't do anything about being hit next time, but what we're going to do instead is take Sigarich up and attack this guy from the back. Like so. Yeah, we'll leave her there for now. Tempted to move up here and set our big move up on him for the next go. I might do that. I don't think I'm going to set off that trap. No. And we'll do that, and we'll just try and angle it like this, just in case this guy comes up and engages with us. Oh, this is going to be a pushback, isn't it? No? No, but he's on fire. Which is great. Oh, and a big attack. This is why we want the big armor, really. But he should, Vinit should be able to kill both of those on his next turn, all being well. So what can we do with Taurus? We can bring, well, I don't think we need to target this guy, but we may as well. Make sure we don't end up standing in the attack zone. Right, Hermanus now. So we're going to... I think the important thing is to end up next to an ally, really. So we're going to do that. We probably can't do an awful lot. We'll see what our target... Oh, it's actually 100% on this guy, so we might as well do that. And it's going to be a while before we have to fight these guys. Right, so I think the very first thing we do is Vintage. So we're going to do his big attack. Didn't actually kill this guy. I did get him very low. But then I think we'll follow it up by moving over to the archer and engaging him with a weakening blow. And in fact, we can, yeah, put the big move on as well. So what do we want to do? I think the obvious move is to just come up here and kill this guy. We want to kind of position ourselves over sort of towards the top of the map here, don't we? Just waiting for these other ones to come in. Yeah, these are the bombers. They're putting like big fire fields on our guys. I still can't attack with the spear. But I'm going to have to move. If you move them, they lose the burning effect, as long as they don't finish up in, you know, in the burning area. So we'll just move them up, and if we finish next to Taurus, we'll get a Valor point for that. Oh, we took damage. I wasn't expecting him to take damage, but I guess if you are on fire and move through a fire square, maybe you do. Now, Sigrich. It would be nice to get a few more Valor points. If she could maybe move up... Again, maybe if we can avoid the fire. Maybe she can still get far enough. I think so. So we'll get a couple Valor points in, which might be good to set up Hermanus with an Overwatch up here next. New round. So I think the first thing we do over here is finish off the big move with Vinich. Is that enough for galvanization? It's not, sadly. I'll move him up. Can he... I don't think he can cure himself with the first aid, which is unfortunate, because I think he's the only one that's got it. I would quite like to have got rid of his bleed. Oh, that was nasty. He threw the javelin that we were standing on for a couple of rounds. And I think Theodenal has to get out of the fight now, doesn't he? He's very low on health. Let's bring him right back. I'm not going to... No, he's only got one shot left, but I'm not going to move Hermanus just yet. Let's bring... Laolin over, just to finish up next to him, get a Valor point. Yeah, I'd quite like to be in a position to get that archer, because I suspect he's going to shoot us from further away and put a fire field on all these squares. Well, they're just going to pass their turn. Okay, well we might as well do the same. We've got enough to put on a... Oh, that's annoying. He can't actually move round into the right area. Well, we'll do that anyway. He didn't take any damage. I guess we'll set up the Overwatch again for the next turn. And Taurus is looking pretty healthy, so we'll bring him up as far as we can. It's a new round, so there are archers going first. I would like to get in up close and personal with him if I could, but it doesn't look like I can. Well, I actually think the archer's blocking the way for the raider to come in, so maybe we'll do this and just kind of keep them bottled up here. Can't hit them with this attack. Yeah. So he's going to get hit, unfortunately. So let's take that off. A bit of a waste, that one, but I just want to try and get people into this little corridor here, if we can. I don't really want to go that way around. I think she'll take damage if she does that. Yeah. Oh, okay, we calculated poorly. She can get round. Oh, okay. Vinich can take one more round of this damage. Damn. We'll have to pile in there and just finish them off in the next round before he dies. Next time he'll go into the deck. So it's probably 2 more rounds we've got, actually. And that's okay. Should be able to do that. Right. So we've got 3 turns of acting before they go. Let's try and finish this guy off. I'm going to rampage. Yeah, he's gone. It's tempting to run, actually, because all the bleeding and stuff we've got going on and the fire, so I think we will. So what do we get? Oh, we've got repair materials restore 1 additional armor point, which is good. We've got a throwing axe. I don't know about that. Got a bit of money, though. We're going to repair our equipment. Can't heal everyone. We can heal one of them. And I'll probably go in and heal Vinich, I think, because he was getting quite low, wasn't he? Yeah, damage taken doubled. I'd quite like to get rid of that if possible. What's Theodenal got going on? Can't crit. Well, that's okay. That's okay. And we've got this group roaming around in here. Looks like bandits. Let's. Ooh, level 4. Let's rethink that one. What else is there up on this mountain? Got some snow iris. We're going to be able to top up all our medicines again, I should think. Got some mushrooms. Ooh, hello. Bandits' lair. Interesting. That's a red though, so we're a hard thing. We'll probably get a mission to do that when we'll actually get paid for it. So we'll hold off for now, for various reasons. No. Oh, one of our ponies is leveled up as well. George. Oh, and Lowlin's got something else to say. That Paul, I'm not sure they're cut out for living outdoors. What the horses? Okay, so we can ignore him and we'll lose a valor point, and he'll lose relationship with Paul, who's the horse. Or he can cheer up a bit and improve his relationship with the horse. So let's do that. Lalin and Paul. Getting on famously. Right, quick look at the map. So what do we want to do? I think we go this way. I think there might be a road down we can take. And as we've got a bit of gold, we'll pop into the companion training grounds, I think. And what you can do there is learn new skills for your guys. And I think if I can pick up a first aid skill, I'm going to do it. Because only having Vinich able to actually heal anyone is going to hinder us, I think. So let's talk to... Is it this guy? You can upgrade their skills as well. I'm not quite sure what's involved in that. Legendary weapon upgrade. Ooh. That's interesting. I've not seen that before. We'll have a look at that in a bit, but we're going to learn first aid if we can. Wrath, aim, run, first aid. Ooh, it's 300 gold, which we've got just about. We've got stuff to sell though. We've got a quest to turn in, so I want to do that because it is going to get in the way a bit not having that. And who do we want to give that to? Someone who is sort of in the thick of the action, but not actually getting hit all that often, like and manoeuvrable. So I think it's going to be Sigrich, isn't it? And how do we do this? Give it to her? Yeah, there we go. So she's our first aid person along with Vinich now. So what we also want to do is with Vinich, who's here, want to unequip his legendary weapon and see what the companions can do with that. So for 250 gold, we can improve its strength by 4. And I like this because I was wondering when we got the hammer earlier whether it's something we'd quickly out-level, which would be a shame. But it looks like you can, you know, for a gold cost, just keep improving a legendary weapon, so they never actually would be under-leveled. So that's great. We don't need to do that now, because he's, you know, got the most damage potential of anyone in the party currently, and also we don't have the gold. But as we level up and, you know, get to the point where that hammer isn't starting to look quite so good anymore, we'll definitely level it up and keep using it. Oops. Yeah, let's we've got stuff to sell, so let's just check out what this blacksmith caravan has got to sell. Light armor, we've probably seen these ones, haven't we? But not really at our level, and an Inquisition Great Axe, which is, yeah, it's okay. But let's sell our stuff to him. We've got a bit of gold now. I want to keep our swords and stuff, though, for if and when we get a new swordsman. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's go and turn our quest in. Oops, that's the marketplace. Oh, we've got another Leal in here. What do they do? Archer, no thank you. Theowin. Brute. Come on, just give me a swordsman. Santiana warrior, so still no swordsman. And I do want one. I think they're a really good class. So the wait goes on a little bit longer, unfortunately. Let's go and refresh our medicines. Oops. I mean, if we had more vials, we could actually make even more medicine than this. And we can buy those, and I don't think they're that expensive. So let's just find out. 10 each. So if we'll buy those, then we'll have just more medicine in stock that we can use. No, I think the gold is probably more valuable to us than the medicine at this point, because we can produce that fairly cheaply. Oh no, medicine. Only 2. Oh, because we're slightly low on comfrey. Okay. We can learn journeyman recipes now. Still don't have any knowledge points, unfortunately. Once you've kind of explored all the areas, they do tend to come a bit more slowly. What else do we want to do? We could go and see if we can buy some more raw materials, maybe. It's going to be 100. Okay. I think we will do that. Got enough food for what to last us a while, so we'll hold off that for now. I might even sell these teeth. I know we kind of want to save them up and buy some stuff for them hunters, but they are fairly plentiful, and I would prefer to have the money right now. So where are they? Oh, here. Okay. Anything else we can sell? I do have ropes, it's worth noting, and a couple of chains for taking prisoners. That's probably it for now. So again, we're looking a little bit low on money. No, actually, we'll go back in. We'll check what's happening on the jobs board. Is what we'll do. Another gang, rated as easy, so it's quite a low reward. But again, I think we'll use our influence just to push the rewards up if we can. 146. We used our influence. Well, we'll accept. We're low on money. I might be able to capture some of them as well. It was just showing me where it was. Pretty much back where we just were, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I want to eventually get back to this woodcutter's camp and advance the quest, because when we do, we'll get a pass to go and into the next country for free. I mean, you can go there if you pay 200 gold, and we could do that, but we then have more or less nothing. So I think what we'll do, we'll carry on doing what we're doing. Might just quickly, before we leave, I might just quickly check this blacksmith caravan here. Possibly the same one we've seen before. Ooh, they've got different things. What have they got? They've got a heavy armor battle plate, which looks pretty good actually for 90 gold. Or a hunter's axe. Okay, which I don't know. I don't know about this one. It's only strength +5, level 2. We don't have any oils at the moment. That's something we'll build up to having. But I think we'll get this. Let's get the heavy armor battle plate. And I'm assuming that we do have a heavy armor user in the group. Let's just find out. It's likely to be Vinich, maybe. Can he use it? He can. Okay, that's good. So he's going from these 12 rags to... He's going to have 17% damage reduction, doing 5% more damage on critical hits, so yeah, we'll like that. He seems to be taking quite a few hits as well. And we can sell the armour he was using. Maybe get a little bit of gold for that, probably not very much, they're only rags. And why is Theodenal... Oh, let's treat his injury. I forgot that he was still injured. Yeah. Right, so let's quickly sell our old armour, and then we'll end it for this time. It's only 4 gold. But that's okay. So yes, as I was just saying, so when we come back, we'll carry on doing what we're doing. We're going to go and do that mission. We're going to take on random groups of animals and bandits and all of those, and just try and get more gold, better armour, and sort of work our way up to finishing off this first country. So thanks very much for joining me. I hope you liked this. If you did, then please do hit the like button on the video. Perhaps even subscribe to the channel, which would be fantastic. And hopefully I will see you next time.